The young girl walked into the school cafeteria with her head held high. Her uniform was impeccable, her backpack was neatly placed by her feet, and she had a big smile on her face. But when she opened her mouth to talk to her friends at lunchtime, they all burst out laughing. "My mom is a U.S. Navy SEAL," she proudly announced to her classmates. The other kids didn't believe her. "A mom can't be a SEAL," they said, giggling. She tried to explain that her mom was indeed a Navy SEAL, but the more she tried, the more they laughed. It got so bad that even some of the teachers joined in on the mockery. They called her a liar and told her to stop daydreaming. No one believed her when she said her mom was a Navy SEAL. She walked home that day with tears in her eyes. Why didn't anyone believe her? Her mom really was a Navy SEAL, she thought to herself. All she wanted was for people to know how amazing her mom was. She was the toughest, strongest, and most dedicated woman she knew. Her mom was also very busy because of her dangerous job, so the little girl didn't get to see her as often as she would have liked. But whenever they did spend time together, her mom would tell her stories about her life as a Navy SEAL. Stories that made her mom sound like a real-life superhero. The girl would listen with wide eyes and an even bigger smile on her face. At night, before the little girl went to bed, she would tell her mom all about the teasing at school. Each night her mom would give her a big hug and tell her she was proud of her for being so brave. But the girl still wished things were different. She wished her classmates could see how amazing her mom was. She wished they could see her mom in action. One day her wish was granted, but not in the way she expected. The girl was sitting in class one day when she heard a loud crash outside. Everyone in the classroom looked out the window and gasped. They saw a group of armed men kicking down the doors of the building. "What's happening?" the girl asked. Her teacher didn't know. No one did. The armed men had come for her mom. As they burst through the classroom door, everyone froze. The girl's eyes grew wide with shock, and the armed men stopped. In front of them stood the girl's mom, a Navy SEAL. She was strong and fearless, just like her daughter had told everyone she was. The men quickly explained the situation to the shocked onlookers. The girl's mom was their commanding officer for this mission, and she had been called in to help. The girl was beaming with pride. Finally, everyone would see how amazing her mom was. But her mom just gave her a sharp look and shook her head. She had a mission to complete, and there wasn't time to waste. With a determined expression on her face, she led the men out of the building and into the street. The girl watched them leave and then turned back to the classroom. To her surprise, the other kids weren't laughing or mocking her anymore. They were silent, shocked, and in awe. Some of them even looked embarrassed. The girl couldn't help but smile. Maybe now they would finally understand. She had told them so many times. Her mom really was a Navy SEAL. The girl's mom had done an incredible job during the operation. She and her team had managed to defuse the bomb and save countless lives. The news of her bravery spread quickly, and soon everyone in town knew her name. The girl was no longer ashamed or embarrassed. She was proud. She was proud of her mom, and she was proud to be her daughter. The next time she went to school, her classmates greeted her with admiration and respect. They apologized for not believing her and promised to do better. The girl forgave them and told them all about her mom's latest mission. She was no longer a little girl who was mocked for telling the truth. She was a hero's daughter, and she carried herself that way.